in terms of the question that you asked about what Europe should do, I mean, the historical decision that Europe made in 1945 was to rebuild its economy and create a welfare state and basic social provision by passing the costs of defense onto the United States. That historic choice made in the 40s and 50s has gone on, and basically with the limited exception of a country like Britain, you've traded away a lot of military capability. And it means that, unfortunately, if you're a human rights defender and you want something done to stop massacre around the world, you have to go to the Pentagon, because nobody else is serious. I feel this very strongly as a Canadian. We've traded for 40 years on an entirely bogus reputation as peacekeepers. We used to be peacekeepers. We used to have capabilities. We gave them away because people wanted hospitals and schools and roads, and God bless them. But the costs are coming in. The costs are that you can't be an international citizen, in my judgment, unless you have robust military capabilities. You can't defend human rights unless you have robust peacekeeping capabilities that you're prepared to spend money on. I am not saying that the only way to defend and promote human rights is the point of a gun. I'm emphatically not saying that. But at some point, you may have to. Ask yourself what the poor, starving, and abused people of Darfur need. They need security as much as they need food. And how do you provide security? You provide it with people with guns. That's how the world works. And European countries, Canada, lots of countries, have traded away. And we're now in the ludicrous situation that the only way you can go for strategic lift, for intelligence, for rapid reaction is the United States. This is a disaster. And the challenge to European liberal audiences, and I say it all the time, is if you want a fairer, more balanced, more multilateral world, it costs money. And what everybody would prefer is a cheap shot at the United States and actually stumping up. I mean, it's disgusting in my own country. I love my country, Canada. But they would rather bitch about their rich neighbor to the south than actually pay the note. To pay the bill to be an international citizen is not something that they want to do. What they want to do is the cheap option, which is to complain about the Americans. And I complain about the Americans as much as anybody. I do not want to live in a world where every time someone's massacred, the only person I can go to is a Pentagon general. That's my idea of a bad world, right? What the alternative, a good world, is a world where you can go to the Irish and say, we need, 2,500 troops. We need them there tomorrow. People are being massacred and chopped into little bits. Get down there, and the Irish can say, we're here.
No, we say we're neutral. We say,
well,
can't ask us.